Hi everyone, welcome to Iliospace. My name is Ako from Iliospace, and today we're going to talk about holistic awareness. And the topic is a quick exercise to gauge whether you are in a relationship or not. Now, in one of my videos, I've explained, in my point of view, the 8 factors that determines the nature of a relationship, and if you don't have those 8 factors, you are not in a relationship, because essentially there are all kinds of ships, quote-unquote ships, out there: control ships, dictatorships, partnerships, companionships, and so on and so forth. And those are different from relationships. Okay, in my view, a relationship is something completely different. Where people get confused is the fact that is due to the fact that most of the time when people are in a communion dynamic, it's basically a mixture of many different things, right? There is some aspect of a relationship in there. There are some aspect of a controlship in there. There are some aspect of companionship in there, and so on and so forth. But I believe that all these ships, quote unquote, need to be divided up and clearly defined as what they truly are, so that one can truly ascertain what kind of dynamic they are experiencing. Okay, so the quick exercise to gauge whether you are in a relationship or not is basically to use the 8 factors, which are a shared level of relatedness, shared common ground, shared natural chemistry, right? Shared affinity and love, shared empathy and sympathy, shared mutual protection, shared need to create a healthy and happy environment. So as for the relationship to thrive, and then a shared need to allow either party to have freedom of being, right? These 8 factors must be observed in order to truly understand that you are, in point of fact, in a relationship. Of course, other factors and other ships may come into play here and there as the relationship grows, but fundamentally speaking, these 8 factors must be in place. So, one quick exercise to do is to be truly honest with yourself with these 8 factors, right? And rank them from 0 to 10, 10 being the highest. If you can rank each of these 8 factors to number 5, right, which will be average, then you are in a good relationship. It may not be great, but you have a good standing, you have a good relationship. If any of them is on your gauging system is on number 4, then you need to do something to bring it up, because if none of these factors are above number 5 in your own gauging, then you start having issues with your relationship. Okay, if you're ranking a strong a shared freedom of being to number 4, but everything else is higher, then that means that while everything else is going well in the relationship, there is a lack of freedom of expression in such relationship, which will affect many aspects of the relationship, and which will get the relationship to falter, right? If the level of the shared level of relatedness is not really there, but you have common ground and so on and so forth, you have empathy and sympathy and so on, but the relatedness aspect is not there, you start, in some ways, you start slowly drifting apart, right? You start slowly drifting apart, which is not, of course, good for the relationship. So each of these 8 factors are incredibly important. Shared level of relatedness, shared common ground, shared natural chemistry. Natural chemistry meaning having shared values, more precisely, personality and behavioral trait. You must share some level of personality and behavioral trait in order to have a shared natural chemistry. All right. So, and of course, shared affinity, shared empathy and sympathy, shared mutual protection, shared need to create a healthy living environment, and then a shared freedom of being, or freedom of expression. So all of these 8 factors are quite important. So if this video rings home to you, copy down these 8 factors and do an exercise to gauge each of those factors from 0 to 10. All right, so this marks the end of this short video on this simple exercise to gauge whether you are in a relationship or not. If you have any question or comment, please leave them below. If you are not yet a subscriber of my YouTube channel, please do so. And also, to support the Eliospace platform, please go to www.eliospace.com and purchase books, apparels, and consulting services. Until next time, have a good day. Take care. Bye-bye.